What's going on, Facebook? Just had to jump in here for a minute. The theme of the night seems to be the new year. So I got some copyright-free dubstep going in the background. What's up, Robert Stern? How you doing, brother? Dude, I'm gonna quit saying Robert C. Stern. Just say Robert Stern. Or, hey, Robert. Brad, what's up? Brad French, Tiffany, Lisa. Happy New Year to all of you. Elizabeth, how are you? Tiffany Oibai. Jason Hallen. Woo! Come on, man. Let's roll. Lori Jackson. Hey, Lori, how are you? Happy New Year to you as well. Happy New Year, Lisa. So, hey, man, look, I just put a post up on Facebook. Appreciate all the love, the comments, everything. Like, I was thinking about, like, everybody's like, thank you, Lori. I'm wishing the same for you. There's my brother, Richard Trevino. What's up? Wonder if he'll stay on here for the whole thing. I love it. He said, bro, I was driving. I said, you bounced, man. What's up? So look, man, like, you know, I was gonna post something earlier, just say, peace out 2017, it's been real, and just try to be cool and funny and whatever. But then I started thinking about, like, man, a lot happened in 2017, and I reflected on a lot of it, man. Growth. Robin Kelly, how are you? Good to see you. So Billy Merritt, what's up, bro? So look, we got 2018 coming in here on the East Coast in 2 hours and 9 minutes, it appears. Dude, of course you're getting ready to leave. Jeez, dude. Of course, hey, man, if I drove that CLS 550, I'd be leaving a lot too. I don't blame you. So Greg Crane, what's up in Canada, eh? So yeah, look, I just wanted to hop on and say what's up. I am so thankful to have met you, Lori. Jeff Sims, what's up, brother? How you doing? Yes, we need to meet in person. Dan Keller, what's up, bro? Bro, I'm coming down to see, it's an S550, my bad. La-ti-da. Look at Richard and his S550, what up? So, like, I mean, yeah, Greg and I, every time I see him, I'm like, what's up, Greg? How's Canada, eh? So anyway, hey, Carly Lembo, what's going on? Look, you know what? Like, in your darkest moments, man, you gotta stick to the fight. Stay on the path. Don't give up hope, man. Aggie Hall, what is going on? Jim Weaver, what's up, my brother? So, like, you know, like, I went through some shit stuff. I went through some stuff in 2017, man, and it was all, not all of it, but a lot of it was self-inflicted. I didn't have to stick in there. I didn't have to do what I was doing. I was trying to force a freaking a square peg into a round hole. Hans Freller, Joe Borelli, what's up? Michelle Rutt, oh my God. Holy crap, look at that. We got Michelle Rutt. William J. McCormick, how you doing? So yeah, you know, look, you just got to keep going, man. And 2018, like, I was talking to Daniel Joseph today. We talked for a long time, man. I love that dude. He's freaking awesome. And, you know, like, talking about writing out your goals and writing out stuff, man, like you got to do it. And I was talking about it last night on a live stream about using the 10X planner, and Daniel Joseph has a planner for Savage Grind, and you know, using these things, like, not just having them sitting around, using these. It changed my life, man. It changed my life. Hans, thank you. Shake QW's. All right, dude. I'm down with that. Greg. Come on down to Ohio, bro. So, oh yeah, he did. He just signed. That's right. Yeah, he signed. Richard, we gotta, dude. I'm gonna invite Richard on, man. Richard, I'm gonna try to invite you on. I want to see if I can get Richard Trevino in here because I'll talk to you about something that's really, really cool. So, yeah, we got Janice. How are you? Michael Nolan, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all of you. There's Richard Trevino. Look,
what's going on, everybody?
He's fronting, man. He ain't driving around in no S550.
I said I was about to leave.
Oh, my bad. Now I got you trapped. Lori, I love you too. You're awesome. You are awesome. So look, Richard just brought up something that Daniel Joseph, we got Daniel, we got Tiffany, we got Deb Ballinger, we got a lot of great people that have signed up for our Published Author Academy. Richard and I had about a 2-hour meeting a few days ago and hashed out a lot of things. And here's what, can I announce it or do you want to do it? You do it. You do it,
brother.
You
you do it. Yeah. All right, I'll do it.
You do it. Come on,
hey guys,
man.
So first of all, Ken, thanks for inviting me in, man. I just want to say that, as all of you guys know, Ken is an awesome guy. He's one of my best friends, and he's also a business partner. And so when we came out with this program, the Published Authors Academy, it was to help. We had one goal in mind, and that was to help people be able to write their first book and become a published author. Okay, and so there's a lot of things out there, a lot of programs out there that people want to. It's a business, right? It's just business. They want to do the same thing. However, when it comes down to it, I mean, you either really want to help people or you don't. And we do. And so one of the biggest obstacles that after doing our market research that we found was that the price point for people was just really high for most people to be able to write a book.
Super
and so that's
high.
the one thing that it is. And so that was the one thing that was stopping people from being able to write their first book. So what did we do? We wanted to help everybody truly. And so what we did is we got together on this. We had actually started off, we did our beta launch a couple of weeks ago, and we did it for $397. Everybody that got in could do it.
Yeah.
So we weren't going to do it again. We were actually going to put it at $12.97 per person that comes in. So what we ended up doing is we decided on behalf of myself and Ken, we ended up deciding together that we're going to scratch the $12.97 and we're going to give $397 to everybody going forward with a lifetime access to the program,
including everybody who already signed up. Your 1 year is now good forever. You have lifetime access to the platform. It's retroactive back to everyone who signed up. So you have lifetime access, and we're going to be adding more to that. We're setting up a private Facebook group for everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Guys, 2018 is your year. Everybody right now is doing their planning, goal setting, what they want to do. They want to leave the negative things out for 2017, and they want to go forward and drop all the mess from 2017 so they don't take it into 2018. Right. And everybody is in that mode right now, thinking about that, reflecting. They're doing soul searching. They're really searching themselves out and finding out, what do I want to do? I promise you this. I guarantee you, the people that are on here right now and the people that are watch also on the replay, 95% of them want to write a book or have a powerful story to be able to share with this world.
Yeah.
And you have it stuck inside of you. And if you don't do something now, when are you going to do it? This is your time to be able to do it. And we're here to help you out with that. So in the private Facebook group, what we're going to do is we're going to be doing some one-on-one with you guys as well. And we're going to help you to get the book done. It's not about just throwing you up there to get the program. It's not what it's about. Our true goal is to help people to write your book, get your message, put it out there in the world so that not only can we help you, but we took part in this process of you helping the world as well.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, we want to help people write their books. So we're gonna, and Hans Freller, by the way, Hans is down in New Zealand, bro. He got my book, dude. Had it delivered to freaking New Zealand. Then he took a picture of it at the freaking New Zealand airport. He left me an unbelievable review on Amazon, and a lot of other people on here have too. I am so grateful for that. But because you know what that feels like, man, when people start reading your book and then they give you that positive feedback. And, I've told everybody, like, hey, look, I appreciate you buying my book and reading it. If you like it, go to Amazon and leave me a nice 5-star review and write something nice if you feel like it, you know. And if you didn't like the book, then you didn't read it. So don't leave me any negative feedback. I'm just kidding, man. I'm kidding. But no, dude, look, I'm excited about 2018. I'm excited about this program we have. I'm excited with the partnership I've formed with Knowledge Link and Peter Getchell. I doubt if he'll jump on.
It's powerful.
But Knowledge Link, and Richard, you've already seen some of the stuff on the back end. Knowledge Link is an unbelievable platform that anybody that has something they want to teach, anybody that has something that they want to teach either in their company or sell training to the world like we're doing with our platform. Like I'm now the official marketing arm partner with this company that's been around for 15 freaking years. They have AARP. AARP is on this platform. The king of sales, Jeffrey Gitomer, uses this platform. It's freaking massive. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of users. And dude, it's $1,000 setup fee and $3.99 a month if you want to get on there, or $149 a month if you're a micro business that doesn't need to sell training and you're small enough. You can get it for $149 a month. What's up, Jerry Marshall? Samuel, how you doing, bro? So look, Matt Belts, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Hans sent me his first chapter. I started reading it and then I got interrupted. I'm going to read all of it though, because I started off really, really good. So, dude, we got some ballers on here. I saw Greg was in here a second ago.
Yeah, Big Dreamer was on.
Yeah. What's up, Greg Walker? What's going on, bro? So, yeah, we got some cool stuff happening, bro, don't we?
Absolutely, man. It's a very exciting time for us, man. It really, really is. I mean, in the midst of everything that we're doing right now, this is one of the big things we wanted to do. We thought to ourselves, how can we help people do this? And to overcome that, this is what we're doing, guys. If you haven't got in on the program yet and you've got your book locked up inside of you, listen, don't go any forward. Jump on there. Matter of fact, if you here in a little bit, I'll put the link on there and you can go to there, get set up. Don't wait any longer. Don't wait till the first quarter of the year, half of the year, or next year or next end of year to start thinking about it again. Take everything that you're feeling right now, all that fire inside that you're feeling, get fired up, get pumped up about it and say, you know what, I'm going to stop making excuses and I'm going to execute. There was a big push that I was doing for this message that I was putting out there for multiple times of the year this year. And the thought process was this. It was execute or excuse or execute.
Right.
There's no in between. And so you're either going to continue on and I'm either going to continue on making excuses as to why I can't do what I'm doing or what I want to do or why I can't push forward and make things happen, or I'm going to make another excuse and it's going to get pushed behind in the hall closet. We all got that hall closet, that one closet that we just stuff everything in there, you know, and you don't want to do that. Otherwise, life will pass you by. Time is passing us by. And by the time you know it, you'll be 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20, 50 years down the road, and you're going to be saying, man, I wonder what would have happened. I wonder what would have happened. And don't wait. This is your time to do it.
It's life-changing. Absolutely life-changing. Danielle Rowe is here. She's always on my streams, dude. She's always sharing. She's amazing. That chick is amazing. Samuel Sneed said he has an idea for 3 books in 2018. So, you know, look, awesome. I wanted to hop on and just say, look back. You got on the East Coast, you got 2 more hours to kind of reflect on. I'm sitting here actually doing some work, and literally doing some work. But, you know, like reflect back on your successes. Reflect back on the pains, man, because those pains are what cause us to grow. Like you can't live life and grow and like it's insane, man. Like you can't live life and not have ups and downs. Like you got to have them, man. They help you grow.
Samuel said, it's the new year, not the buy a course and never open it year.
That's right. That's right. That is true. Like so true.
Yeah.
Melissa Skinner, Deb Ballinger, what's going on? So yeah, man, a lot of good stuff. So like Richard said, if I can recap that real quick, we had a very long discussion. We talked about a lot of great things about our course, and you know, like It was priced. You said we were going to put. It was priced at $12.97, dude.
Absolutely.
I mean, I changed the price, and so like Richard and I talked about it, and we're like, okay, let's look at what everybody else is doing. Everybody else, if you go out there and look at some of these other people that are out there, trying to teach you how to write a book or help you write a book or guide you to write a book, they charge $4, $5, $6, $7, $10,000 up front to help you. When we did this course, Richard flew up here, spent a week at my house filming all of this stuff. And when we did this course, we talked about those people. We talked about those people that are overcharging. We talked about those people. We talked about, like, what can we do different? And the number one thing is we want to make it affordable. We want people to understand that if they have an idea for a book, and everybody should write a book, dude. Do you agree with that?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Everybody has a story, regardless if it's expertise that you have, information that you've learned and acquired throughout your career or through experiences in life, or just, heartache and pain that you've had to endure. It shouldn't stop there. People always talk about, well, you went through it for a reason. You went through it for a reason.
Yeah.
And we even tell ourselves that I went through this for a reason.
Right.
Got bruises and beat up and scars and everything from the things that have happened in life. But we stay stuck with it, and then we just move on in life, and we just try to hide it as far as we can. But the reality is it was for a reason.
Right.
You've got to share that story with people. You've got to help people. You've got to help people bring healing to other people as well. So if it's an expertise that you have in a field, knowledge that you have that you've acquired through the years, or it's experience in life that you can say, look, I want to talk about this because nobody's talking about it. It's like right now, actually, myself and my wife are currently working on a book right now, talking about our journey to parenthood and how my wife almost died, and we lost our unborn child. She was 3-4 months pregnant, and we went through enormous amount of pain and heartache through this entire time. And so what we're doing is not just keeping that story a secret and hiding it like it never happened, but we're putting it together so we can be able to let people know that, look, people don't want to talk about that stuff. It makes you sad. Nobody wants to talk about that. But there are people out there going through it right now, and they don't have anybody to talk to. They're thinking they're alone. So what we're going to do is we're going to write our book, put it out there so people can be able to relate to somebody and say, you know what, I'm not alone. Right. So my question to you is this: how many people how many of you right now have a story you have experiences that you've gone through, and maybe they're kind of taboo to talk about? Nobody wants to talk about it because it's kind of personal or whatever. Right. Guess what? People are out there and they need to hear your story. And so you've got a story. Everybody's got a story. To your point that you were saying, that I went on this tangent there, but yeah, that's what the whole point was. Everybody's got a story and you've got to get it out.
Yeah. Hey, Lamar, there's your mom. I see Joshua too. Joshua's your brother, right?
Josh's my brother.
That's
and
awesome.
Alejandra is his wife. She was on there too.
Oh, okay. So, like, we talked about all this stuff. We talked about, what we wanted to do, and that's when we just decided, you know what? We started this as a beta at $3.97. It went really well, and we want to make sure. And thank you for sharing, by the way. Samuel said he just shared. Thank you. Thank you to Danielle. I keep getting notified of everybody that shared. Michael Nolan, Jeff Sims. I can't see everybody now, but man, a lot of people have shared, and I genuinely appreciate that. So, we made this course that it's publishedauthoracademy.com. Richard said you'll post that up there.
Yeah, let me put it on my number.
Publishedauthoracademy.com, and you can get on there. It's $397 for lifetime access until we decide to raise the price. And we're going to raise the price. But right now it's $397. You're setting all your goals. Look, I made the commitment to myself that I was going to absolutely, no matter what, I was going to write a book last year, and I did it. I followed through and I did it, and then I became a best-selling author, man. Here's the book. Y'all have seen it. Here's Richard's book. There's Rich's book. Oh, he's got it too. Where's my book, dude? You have my book laying right next to you, dude? What's up with that, bro?
It's in the other room.
Oh, my gosh. But anyway, so like, you know, you make the commitment, and dude, you know as well as I do, and Richard and I talked a lot while I was finishing my stuff up. And like he's like, dude, you're not gonna believe the feeling. Chuck Studebaker, what's going on? So listen, everybody who's already gotten on, and I want to make sure because Chuck is on as well, and Deb Ballinger, they're both on the platform.
Right.
I want to say that, and Deb, you were part of the reason because of what you said, what you said to me. And so what we're doing is anyone who has access to the Published Author Academy, anyone who gets it for the $397 until we raise the price, which is going to come soon after the first of the year, but it's $397 for lifetime access. You have it forever. You have it forever. And we're going to continue adding stuff to it as we get feedback and we, you know, look at some of the things that we need to put in there. But I think we covered all the bases, man. It really covers everything from A to Z, how to take an idea or a thought for a book and take it in the massive action mode and become a published author. And Richard, you told me, I don't know how many times, like, dude, you are not going to believe what it feels like to hold your book. I mean, listen, when I got, I'm reaching down in here, I got a box of a bunch of them down here now. I just had a shipment brought in. And so when I first got my very first copy, you know, Richard had said, you're going to cry. And I'm like, no, I won't, dude. I'm a man. I ain't going to cry. Give me a break. And I opened up the book, and my wife took my little girl to school that morning, and I started reading the pages, and I'm like, no, 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 I'm not going to cry. And I cried. I didn't
I'm not
bawl.
crying.
I didn't bawl, but I teared up. I really got choked up because it's like, man, like all these years, are you putting nice, dude? That's awesome. All these years of like putting it off, man. I was gonna write a book for 25 years, and like Deb, and then like Vass, how you doing, brother? So Josh said, I'm not crying. I got dirt in my eyes. That's funny. But like, you know, it's amazing. The feeling is absolutely amazing.
It's an amazing feeling, man. I tell you, for me, the way I can describe it is this: it's a feeling of completion. You finally did it. You finally did it. There's a huge portion of the population that wants to write a book, but they'll literally go to their grave with that book, that story, that knowledge, that information. So how do you put that information? I mean, we all have that in us that we want to do it, but finally, when you do complete it, man, it's amazing. It really is amazing. So we want to help you get there, man. We really, really, truly do. If we didn't, we wouldn't have kept the price like we did. We understood that, you know, it was a holiday season, it's Christmas, everybody's buying presents, and we understood all that. And so understanding that, and also hearing back a lot of feedback from people, we took that into consideration. Again, we didn't just say, oh, we're just going to do that. We'd already made a decision on what we were going to do as partners in business. But whenever we started getting that feedback, we said, we're going to do this. We're going to do it. That's what everybody wants. It's what they need right now. So again, guys, listen, get in the program, get set up. Let this be the year that you write your book and you get your message out there to the public.
This is what I'm eating right here, Jeff.
What is it?
It's unbelievable. My oldest daughter got this for me for Christmas, and oh my God, it's salty and sweet, dark chocolate topped with chocolate chip bits, and I don't know, man. It's crazy good. So sorry, I felt my sugar starting to crash a little bit, but so you know, writing a book is life changing. Just becoming a published author is life changing. You know what? I met this guy when I was in Vegas, and he told me he wrote a book, a very comprehensive book on the history. I mean, some really deep, detailed history about Las Vegas. I mean, and I mean, he told me all about this stuff, and I'm like, dude, where do I get that? That sounds awesome. He goes, yeah, I never published it. I go, what? What? He goes, yeah, I wrote it like 10 years ago. Now, if I were to do anything with it, I'd have to update it. And I'm like, so freaking update it. What do you mean? It sounds awesome. I want to read the book, dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, man, what if nobody buys it? I go, who cares? I will. You got one sale. There. I'll buy it. I said, I want to read it because he told me details about it. It sounded amazing. And I'm like, dude, I'll buy your books and publish it. Yeah, well, I sent it out to a couple of publishers and nobody bought it. And I go, that doesn't matter anymore, bro.
Exactly.
You don't have, like, literally every single book gets published. What do you mean life-changing? Can you elaborate on that?
I'll tell you what it meant for me, and then you can.
Okay.
Because I know you still want to eat. I know you still want to snack a little bit. So, life-changing for me, absolutely was. We both agree on that, man. Because so now because of the book, what it did for me and professionally was it began to open up a lot more doors for me to be able to go into companies and to be able to speak to different companies, do consulting, do speaking, because it made me an authority in my field. It made me an authority amongst my peers, and it made me an authority in the topic that I actually was speaking about. And so when I would go to different companies or different managers or management teams, and I would talk to them, branch managers and stuff like that. When I would talk to them, when I would go before them, I would let them know who I was. They want to know a little bit about you right first before they're going to even let you near their people. They want to make sure you're qualified. But when I begin to let them know about all my past experiences and who I am and what I did, and then on top of them, let them know that I'm a #1 best-selling author, and my name of the book was called Taming Turnover, or is called Taming Turnover. They're like, oh, wait. And then I would continue talking. They would always pull back and say, wait, no. What did you say about that? You wrote a book?
Yep.
You're a best-selling author? And then they want to know more about that.
Yep.
Because the thing is that it creates a higher level of expertise in their eyes. So let's say somebody, a company has myself and somebody else, side by side, and they're getting ready to call somebody in to come speak at an event or speak at their office or consult for them or talk to them about management or training or whatever they're going to do. And when they have both of us lined up next to each other.
Daniel Joseph, what's up? I just wanted to say hi real quick.
Yeah, what's going on, Savage? What's going on, brother?
Joanne, there's a bunch of people on here. What's going on, y'all?
And so with that, though, when they look at you compared to somebody else and they see your expertise, my glass keeps fogging up. They see that expertise there and they say, this is the person we want to be able to talk to. This is the person that obviously knows what they're talking about. Yep. So if they had me versus somebody else, then we had the same background, same expertise, same amount of years in the industry, same amount of time consulting and coaching and speaking and all these things. But I had a book and they didn't. That was the #1 thing that would be able to separate me, and it actually did separate me a couple of times.
I want to elaborate a little bit from my perspective, if I may.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and that's all really cool stuff. I don't personally go out and do that stuff, so that's not a huge benefit. Yeah. I mean, I've had people ask me if I'll speak at their conferences and stuff, and I have some plans for that in 2018. But the biggest thing for me is this, man. I mean, especially if you can get to the bestseller status, like that's insane. When you get to bestseller status, man, I mean, like kind of what you're talking about. I could walk into any freaking my attorney. I was talking to my attorney buddy, who's one of my best friends in the world. And I said, dude, it's unbelievable. He said, how so? And I said, well, let's say that you didn't know me and I walked in and your secretary wouldn't let me see you and I was just cold calling you to sell you website development services or whatever. And I said, yeah, the Savage Grind book is coming soon, man.
Absolutely.
For real. And I'm telling you what, that damn thing is going to be hot. It's going to be hot, man. I heard Daniel's story today, man. He told me a lot of stuff. And I'm not going to go into any of it, but I'm going to tell you something. That dude is going to help a lot of freaking people, man. I'm telling you.
That's going to be a book. That's going to be a book you want to add. You absolutely have to get.
You have to
read it, and that's something you got to get for somebody else too.
Dude, Richard will show up and start beating people up if you don't get Daniel's book. So he grew up in the hood, yo. What's up, David Miner? Mindy Rosen, how you doing? So like I told my attorney, I said, look, man, I can walk in anywhere. If I walked in and I said, hey, here, I brought him a gift. This is it. This is my book. I signed it for him. Hey, just could you take it back to him and tell him I'm out here and I want to talk to him? He looked at me. I go, would you not come out and talk to me, dude? I mean, I just
Exactly.
And tell him, by the way, that's a bestseller that he's holding in his hands. Like, and I said, would you not? He goes, and he's got like 5 attorneys that work for him. So hood to all good. I love that, man.
There you go.
There's your subtitle, bro. So,
Yeah.
so like,
it's the positioning. That's what it does. It
Yeah.
positions you properly. I mean, again, it positions you as an authority figure in whatever it is that you're doing, specifically in business.
Yeah.
It opens a lot of doors. When I went to the 10X Growth Con, it's funny. I'll tell you a quick story. When I got there, I had a bunch of books that I was supposed to give out because a lot of people, they wanted me to sign their books.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, all right, well, if you see me, I'll be the guy with the yellow Pumas on, and I have a yellow pocket square. And so I'm walking around, and it's funny because a couple of people caught me, and they're like, man, get my book. And then a couple of other people were right there, and I'm like, I looked for a place to sit down and said, no, you got to sign it, man. I saw you signing everybody else's stuff, and you wrote a little note. I was like, all right, we'll do that. Literally sat down, and I found a little bench place there, and I started signing them. And then a bunch of other people were sitting there. Everybody started kind of crowding around. They're like, what's going on? And then they're like, is that one of the speakers? I said, I mean, I could be if you want me to be, you know?
Right.
But it's one of those things. It's positioning. It positions you as an authority figure in what you're talking about. So for that as well. Also, what it did for me was it opened doors. So I pitched out to 4 different major publications. They're actually 4 of the largest personal development publications in the world, and I'm now a contributor for all 4 of them.
Wow.
And now I'm actually even writing. I wrote a pitch out to Entrepreneur, and they've already responded back. But because of the what's it called, the break right now, they're waiting. So at the beginning of the year, I'm expecting, man, y'all say a prayer for me if you would, please. But it literally changed my life.
Hey, Hans, don't go yet. I got something else I want to add. And this is the biggest thing. And Richard, I think once you hear what I have to say about it, you're gonna be like, yep. Greg says, does the course teach about the marketing, promoting social media? Yep, we talk a lot about that. And whatever we don't cover in there, I mean, look, we're starting up this private Facebook group, and everybody who's in the Published Author Academy will become a member of that. And you feel free to ask us questions. We're in this to help you. But here's the biggest thing. This is the biggest thing. See, one of the things I am absolutely certain of, if you're feeling down or not good or not successful, if you're feeling like a victim, if you're playing the victim role, if you're going through a bunch of shit and you can't figure out why, look around in your life and I guarantee you there are things that you've left undone. There are things that you've left undone that you have not completed. And here's the thing. This is the thing for sure. When you get done writing your book, even before it becomes like published, even before it gets to the publisher and it gets published, which costs nothing, by the way, right, Richard? It's free.
Sure.
Amazon does it for free.
And we show you how to do that literally. Ken did a full video on that, step by step, how to upload it and how to publish it.
Yeah.
So guys, listen, you don't have to worry about how much it's going to cost then when I get to that point to publish it. No. We're going to show you step by step. This is literally the most effective and affordable way to do this.
It is.
There's never been a better time in history to be able to self-publish than right now.
That's right, dude. And the biggest thing is this. When you get published, once you have a copy of your book in your hands, you suddenly you feel like, wow, man, I'm in a completely different league now than I've ever been in, ever. Right?
It's true.
Like
it's true. It's
and
absolutely
you don't even have
true.
to be a bestseller. You don't even have to have it published yet. You just are holding your book and you're like, holy moly, I'm a freaking author now. I'm an author.
You're part of the 3% of the population that did it. Everybody's thinking about it. Everybody around you. Listen, if you're in, I don't care what kind of business that you're in, especially if you're on the 10X family and all these groups that we're all kind of interlinked in.
Yeah.
Everybody's like talking about how they're going to write a book and they're going to do this, they're going to do that. Listen, How many of them have you seen actually done it? Very few of them. Why? Because when it comes down to it, people talk, but they never put their feet out there to start walking it. But I'm telling you right now, listen, with our help, you in this program, you can do it. You can. We make it so simple for you to step by step, walking through the whole process. And once you're in it, you're gonna be like, oh my God, I can't believe it's actually this easy. It's easy because we set it up that way.
Yeah.
Andrew,
how you doing, man? Dude, and that's something else is, you know, TJ said, I'm writing mine now. One of the things that we do in this is we teach you step by step, like how to structure your chapters, how to lay it out so it work. You know, we teach you step by step on how to do it all. So
yeah, we're gonna show you all the structure of the whole deal, from the whole structure of the book, the structure of each chapter, what it has to contain in there in order for it to be able to flow just right. So it's not only you know, you're not just giving information, but it's effective for the reader. That's what it's all about.
Right.
And so we help you to be able to do all of that, to do the brainstorming and the mind mapping and how to get all your information out there, from concept all the way to publishing. And Ken spent a lot of time on that as well, man. Actually literally going step by step, showing everybody how to be able to do it. So listen, don't worry about that, man. Listen, we've got everything in the program that you're going to need. There's not going to be anything that you don't. And we give you a lot of extra tips in there, part of our journey in there as well, what we did and how we went step by step, and personal stories as well in the program.
Dude, we put a lot. I mean, you on your dime, you flew up here, man, from Corpus Christi to Columbus, Ohio. Was that cheap?
No, it wasn't.
No, you got to fly first class because you drive an S550. I'm just messing with you. But, like, you know, it's not cheap to do that. We poured a lot into this. I spent a month putting all the videos together and cutting and editing and doing everything, and then building the system itself, the training platform itself. I mean, we really freaking did all of this stuff. And I'm telling you, man, it turned out nice. There's 50 videos in there, and there is so much content in those videos. It's ridiculous.
You guys are going to love it, man. Jump in. I'm going to start hitting out here in a little bit, man. But I appreciate you guys. Hey, I love you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for inviting me in.
Love you too, brother. Happy New Year to you and your beautiful family, man. Y'all be safe out there, okay?
All right, brother.
All right, man. Peace out.
All right.
So, hey, I just wanted to hop on. Thank you, Richard, for coming on. There we go. So I wanted to hop on here. Wish everybody a freaking... Daniel, I love you too, bro. You freaking are, like, seriously, you have no idea what you did to my mind today, bro. Like, it was unreal. I got off that call with you, and I was like, man, I don't know what just happened, but dang, that was intense, man. You got a story, bro. It's a story. It's unbelievable. You're gonna help a lot of people, man. You already are. You know that. So, like, look, if you're working on a book, you're thinking about a book, you want to write a book, you have an idea for a book, you can right now get access to Publish Author Academy. I pinned Richard's comment right there. Publish Author Academy. It's $397. Just a few days ago, it was $1,297. I lowered the price yesterday. Go jump on there like Daniel did, like Deb Ballinger did, like Tiffany Oyby did, like Chuck Studebaker did. There's all kinds of people that have already gone on there and signed up. Make sure you go in, you sign up for it. It's $397. One time you have lifetime access on a really nice platform. So check it out. PublishAuthorAcademy.com. Go get signed up for it. Let us know too if you do sign up. We want some feedback, like, you know, are there some things that you'd like to see in there, and we'll provide those for you, man. Like, you know, are there things that you'd like to see in there? Because we give you literally everything in this platform on how to take your idea from an idea to being a published author, and then having a launch party and all these other things to help you really explode and grow a brand. So look, I appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, you were on it today, bro? Nice. So listen, take all the pain all the setbacks, all the fears, take all of that stuff that you experienced in 2017 and wrap it up in a nice little ball and smash it on the freaking ground and quit worrying about all that shit. Take on 2018. Just like you did at the end of 2016, you're like, yeah, 2017 is here. And, are you in any different place right now than you were at the end of 2016? And if you're not, then you got to change something. You've got to change something. And if that thing is up here, then you got to work on that. Work on that up here. Start reading books. Take massive action. Start doing things that are going to separate you from everybody else that's out there going, I'm ready for 2018. I'm done 2017. And, I've seen so many posts. And I go back and I look at their last year posts, and they're very similar posts. And it's like, dude, you got to just crush every freaking day. I'm in my office in my home right now working. I've been working all day. I worked until 2 o'clock in the morning last night because I got this big thing I'm working on, this video thing I'm working on. So I'm not waiting on 2018 to blow myself up. I'm blowing up every single day. So take all that garbage that's really not even garbage. It's been growth opportunities for you. It's given you the ability to grow, to reach out, to do bigger and better things with yourself and your life. Take that, ball it up, put it somewhere, get rid of it, do whatever, use it as fertilizer, but freaking blow up your 2018 one day at a time, man. You got to do it one day at a time. Don't look at Grant Cardone just got a $40 million jet and I want a $40 million jet and you're making, $400 a week right now. Or you're making whatever. You can't take that I'm going from $400 a week to I got to have a private jet by the end of 2018 or I'm not hitting my goals. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. I was talking to Daniel Joseph about that today. People that he's hired, and it's dude, you can't, it takes time, man. I'm 49 years old. I live in a nice house, but I don't own it yet. I don't own this place yet. I'm renting it for now, but it's a big, beautiful home. But that's not the point. The point is you got to keep pushing forward, and you can't set the big goals. Hey, if you want to have a jet by the end of 2018, make that your goal. But man, you better be willing to lose a lot of sleep and have a lot of stress that year. A lot. So, I'm not saying it's not possible. Anything's possible. I truly believe that. I'm a walking example of that. But I'm telling you that you just got to push that's Bitcoin on steroids. Well, yeah, man. You just got to, I hate it when people say, yeah, but I'm realistic. No, don't go there. I'm just saying that expect that if you're going to have massive sustainable success, if you want massive sustainable success, it's going to require time and it's going to require a ridiculous amount of work. Like Grant Cardone talks about, it's going to take a lot more work than you're currently anticipating. I promise you that. So when, people get all messed up because they have this sense of entitlement, I've been working like a dog. Last week I worked almost 62 hours. It was ridiculous. Why don't I have a private jet yet? Dude, what? 62 hours is a part-time job if you want a private jet, man. That is part-time. 105, 120 hours, that's okay, now that dude's hustling, man. That dude right there is hustling. And don't bitch about not having a life. That's part of the deal, man. Somebody said to me earlier, man, just take a day off. No, I can't. I can't afford to take a day off right now. I can't afford to. Unless you want to pay my bills. I'll take a day off. So, you can't and I take time. I spend time with my family. I spend time with my wife and kids, but you've got to be willing to go all in, man. All in. Don't just sit around and post things like pictures of Lamborghinis and private jets and big houses and all of that stuff and not be willing to put in the work that it's going to take to get you those things. You've got to work. Grow a little every day. The mountain can be moved. That's right, dude. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree, Samuel. You're 1000% right. So, hey, Karen Ruth, I don't know if you're on here, but I just saw your name pop in. So, hey, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate each and every one of you. I love you all. I hope you had a great 2017, and I hope and pray for each and every one of you that you have the best year ever in 2018 and that you do every single thing that it takes, whatever it takes, to get there. Happy 2018. Happy New Year. We'll see you guys. It'll be I don't know if I'll go live again tonight. I might just for the hell of it, but we'll see. Have if I don't, Happy New Year. I'll see you soon.